Greetings, Leanne here from Stitch in Durango, Colorado. Welcome to another episode of Tool School. Today, I'm excited to tell you about my favorite presser foot. Of course, it's a Bernina foot. It is the number 10 Edgestitch Foot. It comes in 3 styles, so let me show you. We have this particular foot, which fits a 5mm machine. That's the number 10. We have a 10C that fits a 9mm machine. And we also have a 10D that also fits a 9mm machine, but makes room for that lovely dual feed that we all love. This foot has a nice guide here in the center, and that guide aligns perfectly where your needle is going to land. This foot has a really large opening, allowing you to use it with decorative stitches or to use it and being able to move your needle position to the right or the left. And I really do find that handy with this foot. So, what can you use this foot for? Well, let me tell you. You can use this foot for top stitching. It is an edge stitch foot. So when you're making garments, think about top stitching cuffs, pockets, collars. That little top stitch will give your finished product a really nice professional look. You can use this foot to finish. We finished some napkins with it. So we used this foot here and wrote it right along the edge of this napkin, and it gave us a really nice top stitch along, can move that, along the edge of this foot, or along the edge of this fabric. So I have a nice even top stitch front and back on this napkin. We have a single fold napkin that we also used it on, and you can see here how tight this top stitch is and how perfect it is. And again, just writing that guide along the edge of the fabric and moving your needle position over a couple of clicks gives you this really nice finish. We use this foot to finish bags. So here you'll see, let's see if I can find a place where that top stitch is. You can see we did a double top stitch around the top edge of this bag. Again, those top stitch really finishes off your product and makes them look professional. Really do like that. So lots of top stitching can be done with this foot. Very versatile. You can also use this foot with your quilting. So let me show you that we have sewed on a quilt binding using a number 10 foot. I intentionally stitched with red thread so that you can see the evenness of this top stitch. Again, you're just going to ride the edge of that guide along your binding. This is really helpful when you need, one, to bind something quickly and efficiently, because hand sewing your binding does take a little time, or you want your binding to last a little longer. So think about a kid's quilt, maybe a charity quilt. You want it to be a little more durable, and this foot sewing down your binding really makes quick work that looks nice. You can also use this foot to quilt with. We've used this to stitch in the ditch down this little 4-patch, and again using the red thread. So I rode the guide right along that seam line, and you can barely see that red thread because it literally is that seam line. It's going to stabilize that seam a little bit or strengthen that seam a little bit. But it really makes for precision work when you are quilting in the ditch. But you don't necessarily have to quilt with a straight stitch. You can quilt with a decorative stitch. Again, riding that seam right down, or riding that guide right down that seam, and you can put a nice decorative stitch down your quilt to just jazz it up a little. Think about pot holders, smaller pieces, and it just gives it a little interest and a little fun. The other thing that I use this foot a lot for, and I love to use it for, is joining batting. So sometimes I don't have the right size batting, or I have a couple big scraps left that I want to piece together, and this foot is perfect for that. So perfect for sewing 2 pieces together. All you need when you do that is a nice straight edge, and it will pull those pieces together perfectly. This will lay flat, it doesn't gap, it doesn't bulge, and eliminates your needing to buy seam tape or batting tape, and it just works like a charm. You can seam together fabrics, you can seam together ribbons. There's just a lot you can do with this foot. It really is our go-to foot. We use it for a variety of projects, as you can see. And I think that now that you know all of the things that you can do with this foot, that you might enjoy it as much as we do. This month, during the month of October, Bernina is having a sale on this foot. It is 25% off. So if you don't have this foot in your toolbox, we highly recommend you are getting it. You will use it and once you have it, and you will love it. You can stop in our store anytime. We have the feet in stock for you, or you can order our feet on our website, stitchonline.net, and the 25% discount will automatically apply. So just buy the foot that is right for you. We hope you found this video helpful. We hope that you have a 10-foot and use it now that you know all the uses for it. And if not, that you can pick one up. And we appreciate your watching. If this video was helpful to you, give us a thumbs up and subscribe to our YouTube channel. We would love to know that you're there. Thanks for watching.